Who would win in a fight between the Ninja Turtle Raphael or Barret Wallace from Final Fantasy VII? It's kind of like asking who would win a fight between a pirate or a ninja. They both have their advantages that counter the strengths of the other, but one of them has a more meaningful purpose. Both of them are the muscle of their teams. They're physically the strongest and the first to anger, and the least likely to back down when confronted with violence. Raphael is a short-range fighter. He's super aggressive and he's fast enough to pressure anyone into a corner. In all the comics and most of the on-screen versions, he's shown as the strongest. He's able to close distance with his enemies fast, and he's probably the most likely to win a straight-up fight with anyone. The Sai is more of a defensive weapon that can trap blades and redirect his opponent's momentum. As long as Raphael isn't throwing a tantrum, he can beat anyone easily. And that's probably his biggest weakness, and it's something that someone like Barret, a ranged attack fighter, might be able to take advantage of if he sees it early enough. His gun arm gives him a lot of control over his ranged attacks, and he's big and strong enough to be lethal up close, but he's slower than Raphael. He needs to keep his distance to make his attacks count, but he can knock out an entire field of enemies, especially when he has his limit breaks. He's also physically tough and can absorb a lot of damage. But his biggest weakness compared to Raphael might be his speed. He can't match Raphael, who could be close enough to attack before Barret can even get a shot off. But I think why they fight might be more important than what they actually have to fight with. Look no further than any guerrilla fighter that defeated a superpower. Vietnam and Afghanistan both outlasted the United States simply because they cared more and believed in their cause more. Barret fights with a purpose. Every battle is tied to something bigger, whether it's Avalanche or the planet or stopping Shinra or protecting Marlene. His rage is directed and it serves a cause. Raphael fights because the threat is personal. Shredder and Krang are global threats, but Raphael's victories usually come from emotion, whether he's protecting his brothers or proving himself or lashing out at injustice that he can kind of see and touch. Barret fights for the world, while Raphael fights for his world, and that difference might mean more than what makes each one strong or weak. If you want to win because victory means more to you than just going home, you'll find a way, even if it means losing over and over first. A ninja always beats a pirate in a fight. Raphael would be able to beat Barret, who I see as at least pirate adjacent. But if the question is who wins when everything is on the line, then Barret will win because he will outlast his enemy. I see him as the fighter with the stronger motivation. But who do you think wins, the pirate or the ninja? And what do you think matters most, purpose or power?